Hey everyone! This is the Piggy Gamer back for episode 8 of Xenoblade Chronicles X, where we finally start chapter 3. You might notice that our entire team is wearing some different outfits now, and that's because of various drops that we got in, just the wild and through various missions, and also through this little shop here, where you can buy ground gear for weapons and whatnot. I'm not going to go too much into that. You can check it out for yourself. It's pretty easy to navigate. But I never really mentioned it before, I don't think, so I just wanted to make note of that. A bit more complicated on the right is the AM manufacturers, and I never went into this, so I definitely want to do that now, especially since we've done the Pro Professional and we can now start getting Moranium. Now, I'm not going to go into these things just yet because they're a bit difficult, but manage AM. So let's just read this. The following arms manufacturer is open for business: Sakuraba Industries and Granada Galactic Group. And we've been buying some stuff from there, so we already got that. And that person's eyes are just really weird, but ignoring that. Lightwear series. So there you go, you got some new products. And you also got the Assault 3 series. By 3 series, that's it. At Sniper 2 series. Alright. So, I'm gonna try to keep all these things even, so let's invest some uranium in here. Let's just invest 2,000 here. Get them to the next level. And now we get the Lightwear series. And you got the last year 3? Okay. That looks really cool, though. Then you've got Slayer 2. And yeah. So, let's invest the rest of what we've got here. And now we have the Heavyware series. And Scaleware series. Yay. Alright. So now that we've got a ton of new stuff available to buy, which I'm not going to do right now, that's a bit overkill for this mission because it's really not that hard. If you should be to level 10 by now. If you aren't, you will probably be just fine, but if you are, it'll be a walk in the park. So at level 12, this is going to be essential. Now, I did say we were going to start Chapter 3, but first let's do this normal mission. Don't worry, it's not a very long one.
Now what?
Excuse me? Sorry to bother you, and I know you're terribly busy, but is there any way you might help with a rather urgent request? I promise I won't take much of your time. Heck, I don't have much of my own to spend taking up yours. Sorry, getting off track. Anyway, I know I should be running this request through official channels and all that, I'm sorry, but there's just no time. I'm desperate at this point, and I'll literally take any help I can get. Or, not to say you're just anybody, you're great, ha ha ha. Look, I know I must sound completely bonkers, but just hear me out, okay? That's all I ask. Okay. Really? You're going to listen to me? Oh man, what are the odds that the very first person I asked would help me out, huh? Like 9 to 1? I'm shy, you see, and I had about worked myself into a panic thinking I'd have to keep approaching strangers, what with the staring and the awkwardness, and yes, so I need you to deliver some supplies to a blade team in the field. I'm a mechanic, you see, specializing in scales. I tend to head up a lot of important projects. Sorry, did that sound braggy? Anyway, I just got a call from a team that's always been really nice to me. They asked me to bring them supplies so they can do a field repair of their scales. Apparently something called a whimsical duo-gill attacked them after they left on a mission, and now they're stranded out there. I pride myself on customer service, but me wandering around outside the city is just, no, bad idea. Bad idea. Especially with the whimsical duo-gill that broke their skull still kicking around. Much as I wanted to help, I'm just a mechanic. There was only so much I could do. But on the other hand, the thought of those poor skells lying there all beat up just broke my heart. So I gathered some adventure stuff and left town, but then kind of panicked about what to do next. The only sane plan I could come up with was asking someone else for help. And then you came along. It's like magic, only not. Anyway, I know I should post this to Mission Control. But she didn't. Miles to go. But I don't have any time for rules, man. I just can't stand around filling out paperwork and cutting red tape or whatever. Oh, and I'll pay you, of course. Or actually, the leader of the team you'll be rescuing well, I hope. At any rate, they're really in trouble, so if you could get these supplies to them, I'd really appreciate it. Alright, so let's head on out and get these to Miles. Meet you guys there. Alright, we found Miles. How you doing? Hey, a little help over here? Some indigent attacked us during our assignment. Got one of my men pretty good. Skell's busted too. Darn thing won't move at all. Think maybe you could spare some supplies? Oh, Sadie sent you? Well, why didn't you say so instead of letting me flap my gums like an idiot? Here, give me the supplies. I need to get the Skell patched pronto. Thanks, pal, you're a lifesaver. I asked Sadie for help, but wasn't exactly getting my hopes up. Know what I mean? I'm impressed you made it out here in one piece. Lucky, right. Well, we sure weren't. That engine turned up out of nowhere. How the heck did you beat the whimsical duo-gill anyway? That thing was huge. What, you made it all the way here without running into it? Not even once? Yeesh, either somebody's watching out for you, or somebody's got it in for us, one or the other. Wait, that means that whimsical duo-gill's still on the rampage somewhere. Talk about a piece of bad news. Not every blade's as lucky as you know. We've got to take that thing out before it kills someone. What do you say? Think that luck of yours is good enough to beat a whimsical duo-gill? Me? I want to sock the giant lug right in its ugly face. I'm sure you know how frustrating it is to have your assignment put on hold. Do this for a fellow blade. Secure the root and kick that ugly thing right in the teeth. I'll be here waiting for all the juicy details. Alright, so let's go and beat it. I don't even need a cut because it is literally right here. Level 9.
Here I come, son.
Shouldn't be much of a problem at all.
Flame grenade! Right. This'll work best. Rising blade!
Especially with these new weapons.
They stopped me cold.
Stunned me for a bit there, but looking good. He's already to half health. I'm almost at half health. But I should heal. And I have gotten some new arts. Haven't had to get rid of any yet. I still have one slot left. And he's gone. So let's go talk to Miles. Well, you beat that whimsical duo-gill into next week, yeah? Hold on now, judging from the air of confidence and the smug grin on your face. I'd say that baby's six feet under. Well, shoot, that's music to my ears. You cleared the path and made my day to boot. Pretty impressive stuff. I really gotta thank you. Well, while you were off fighting, I was working on the skill. Almost got it patched up. Looks like we'll be getting back to work without losing much time, thanks to you. We'll bang these data probes in at the Frontier Nav probe sites and be back home in time for supper. Hopefully the indigent data they churn up will make sure no one else gets another nasty surprise. Hey, thanks. The Pathfinders are an elite group even by Blade standards, which means average schlubs like me have got to work extra hard to keep up. And that means it's time for me to patch this skill up and get back to work. Some planet we picked to crash into, huh? It's easy to forget how nuts this place is until you get your butt handed to you by some giant monster. I mean, for the foreseeable future, we're probably going to be fighting things that can easily crush skulls. I gotta remember to be a lot more careful, or I'm gonna wind up a lot more dead. No more rookie mistakes from me from here on out. You be careful too, yeah? Let's the both of us live a long, long time. See where humanity goes, you know? Mission complete. You successfully delivered the supplies. Myles gave you some brief words of encouragement before departing. So yeah, very, very simple mission there. And with that, we're on our way to Chapter 3. Meet you guys there. Alright, so it looks like we've almost made our way here, and there's gonna be a cutscene. And we are gonna watch it.
Damn. I knew we would have heard from them by now.
It was definitely fighting something. But this damage, it's not the usual claw or bite marks.
No signs of the team. If they were eaten, we'd know it. So did they walk away, or were they taken?
Let's investigate.
Right. Either way, they couldn't have gotten very far. Let's keep looking.
Hold up, Elma. Check this out. I'm picking up an Earth-based IFF signal coming from that direction. It's Pathfinder.
That thing over there, maybe?
It doesn't look natural, does it?
No, it doesn't. It looks like trouble.
And look at this. I'm picking up readings for other life forms, too. Multiple signals, moving around inside the structure. Elma, you don't think...
I think you're right. Look at their movements. They're controlled, orderly. They're definitely not wild animals. Now the question is, are they native to Mira? Or are they visitors like us? And if so, from where?
You think it's one of the forces that destroyed Earth?
Let's not jump to any conclusions. It's a big universe out there. Of course, we shouldn't rule it out either.
Should we call this into HQ?
Yes, but not from here. If we're picking up their signals, they might be close enough to intercept ours.
You there! Drop your weapons!
Stay calm. We don't want to provoke them.
Earth aliens! Surrender! Now!
They know about Earth? You may have been right after all, Lynn.
What are you doing?
It's okay, Lynn. Just stand down. I'm not sure why, but somehow they're able to communicate with us.
Meaning...
Meaning we need to know if diplomacy is a viable option.
Roger that.
We come in peace, and we're willing to negotiate. If you have any Earth alien prisoners, we'd ask the conditions for their release. If you don't, we'll leave you in peace.
No negotiations. No conditions. We have our orders. All Earth aliens must die.
Well, looks like diplomacy didn't work out. So let's take these guys down. You might want to concentrate fire. That's always a good idea. It's usually the first thing I go to when I have a battle. They're equal level in everything. They're pretty much clones, so definitely don't need to worry about which one to start with. And as you can see, not a big threat. I mean, I'm almost twice their level at this point. So, yeah.
Rising
I'm not even trying very hard. Made short work of that.
So much for the diplomatic approach. What's the deal with wanting us all dead anyway?
Yeah, I wonder. They did mention they were following orders. Maybe someone higher up their chain of command would be willing to negotiate.
Alright. So, our mission is to enter the base. But first, treasure! Alright. Let's go on in.
Lynn, can you give us an approximate location for that IFF signal?
Let's see. Seems to be originating from that building over there.
Then we better get moving. There's no time to lose.
Alright, so here there are three types of enemies. Enemies you'll beat easily, enemies you'll have a little trouble with, but beat in the end, and then enemies that you cannot confront under any circumstances. This guy is going to be a bit of a problem, but we should be able to beat him just fine. And if you're running low on XP, you can take him on even if you're a few levels below him, so this is a great place to grind. On this Dawn Pugilith. Like, just look at that. He does not stand a chance.
Yes. Now tackle it up close.
Like, he's practically dead. We've been fighting him for what? 20 seconds, if that?
Power dodge. Now let's go find an opponent that's worth our time.
He's dead. Alright.
These wires are backward.
Alright, so we're making our way across here. Making sure not to draw too much attention to ourselves. As I say, as I'm just walking down the middle of the road. Probably don't want to go that way. There's some high-level guys over here. Or actually, yeah, let's go this way. They're not that bad. Over here. Might even be able to...
They've seen us.
Sounds good. So,
Attack from range. Follow me.
I don't attack anybody else.
Target in sight!
Lightning blade.
Topple them. Drop in.
Flame grenade. All or nothing. There's no substitute for real combat.
That taken care of. Let's keep on going. Oh, and there is a data probe over there. You know what? Let's install that. BRB. Let's see. Yes, we can install this without them noticing. These guys are total idiots. Just like total idiots. And apparently that killed them. Okay. Not gonna question that. Remember, people, even though this is made by Monolith Soft, its publisher is Nintendo. It's technically a Nintendo game. It's gonna have really weird logic. At least sometimes. Sometimes it's actually well thought out. Like, there is a... You know, Elma confronted, hey, they can speak our language, even though they're aliens. What's up with that? So over here, you want to kind of sneak around the perimeter. All, no, what's that game? It starts with, like, Phantom, Solid, Metal Gear Solid or something? I haven't played that game. I hear there's a lot of stealth. Stealthy music going on. You just want to be super stealthy, you know? Like
Oh, they've seen us.
like that. Stealth.
This will knock them off balance.
You know?
Assault hammer! Offensive step now! Follow with a real bone crack.
Just really stealthful. And not screaming at the top of your lungs. You know?
Rising flame!
Alright. We finally made it here. And there actually aren't any guards at the door. There are some guards over there. That's an alternate way. There are many ways of getting in here, some easier than others. So yeah, let's walk right in. I even left the door unlocked. How thoughtful. Also, be sure to zoom in the camera, because it gets really weird indoors.
They're all dead. You killed them all. In cold blood.
Fortune did not smile upon them today.
Nelson.
You filthy Earth aliens do not belong on this planet.
You seem more fluent than the others. Are you in charge?
I am called Glednar. I command this squad, Earth alien. Now it is time for you to surrender.
Hello, Glennar. I am called Elma, and I command this squad. If this planet is your home, we apologize for intruding. We crash-landed here after our ship was damaged in an attack by unknown adversaries. We were hoping we could negotiate a peaceful settlement in exchange for our friends, but...
Peaceful settlement. Your words are wasted on us. All we can promise Earth aliens is a swift death.
Elma.
Right. We tried. Looks like survival of the fittest it is. Fine then. Seeing as you know we come from Earth, I'm guessing there's a good chance we might have a score to settle with you anyway.
And we're off. Now, I don't care if you concentrate fire on Glennar or concentrate fire on anyone else. Oh, by the way, I got a new art. You want to concentrate fire, nonetheless. Just so that you can take
Upper hand!
them out with precision.
Sliding slam. Thermal paintball.
Man.
Step in and face them at night!
Let's play it.
Rising flame!
Trash talk.
Sonora, get control of the battle!
And
Don't give them time to breathe!
Slide, hostile neutralized! Switch to close range combat!
yeah.
Carnival.
OP or what?
I don't get it. Why would they be so bent on killing all humans?
Who can say? Whatever the reason, this is dire news. We should let the others know ASAP. Let's call it in and head back to HQ for a full debrief.
Roger that. And here I just started to hope we'd finally escaped all this.
Escape! Yes, escape! Tatsu also want escape! Friends! Friends that leave Tatsu trapped!
More Xenos? What should we do?
Stay back, Lynn. What do you think, Rook? Yeah. Let's leave this stone unturned.
Better safe, right?
Tatsu safe! And Tatsu not stone! Mama Pan always said Tatsu should help friends in need. This time,
I am awful.
Oh? Ho ho! Tatsu finally free!
Interesting. One of the vegetables is sentient.
Talking potato. I wonder if it tastes different too. I know what we're having for dinner tonight. You don't know it yet, new guy, but I'm a pretty mean cook.
You are mean! Mean and cruel! Tatsu definitely not potato! Tatsu explained this to dumb and smelly Prone when they take Tatsu, but Prone not listen! Prone never listened. On Nopon rude day, Prone first set sticky feet on Mira. Especially Tatsu. Tatsu witnessed Prone abuse firsthand. At this rate, entire Nopon race in danger! Yes, Nopon are endangered species. So really, friends have social responsibility to protect Tatsu from danger.
Uh-huh. What do you think, Elma? Bake or fry?
Wait a minute. The beings who captured you, big brutes in armor, little pointy ears,
Yes, Prone!
and they're a more recent arrival here, is that right? They're not native to this planet?
Not native, recent. If friends want more details, friends must promise to protect Tatsu. Only then will Tatsu talk.
Right. Elma, you hold him. I'll deal.
Tatsu will talk! Tatsu will talk! Friends not get Nopon sense of humor is all.
So if I understand correctly, this is your homeworld. The Nopon people are native to Mira. And then just recently, the Prone show up and quickly hunt you to the edge of extinction. Is that right?
Not just Prone. Prone and their nasty, evil buddies. Lots and lots of them.
Their buddies? You mean other alien races?
Other hungry alien races. They all gang up on Nopon. They do horrible, terrible things to Nopon. Someday, Tatsu will turn tables and eat them for a change. Then you'll help Tatsu? Protect Tatsu? Oh, happy day! It's settled then. In return, Tatsu will accompany friends back to their village.
What do you think? Take him with us?
He seems harmless enough. And he'd be a good source of information on Mira and the Prone. All right. We can debrief him when we report to Commander Vandal. As long as he passes the quarantine scan, we can bring him back to New LA.
Right. Let's get that out of the way. All clear.
Then Tatsu can join friends? Dance of joy! New friends are friendliest friends ever! I know! Tatsu has special thank you gift for friends for saving Tatsu's life. Tatsu will lend it to friends for free.
Lend? It's not a gift if you don't give it.
Give it away? For always? For free? This would be insulting to friends and to Tatsu. No Nopon merchant worth his salt and pepper could do such a thing. Tatsu is grateful, but Tatsu not insane.
What? It's insane to think if someone saves your life, you might actually show them some real... And he's not even listening.
Friend, do you ever get lost? Tired of bulky maps and flawed memory?
This is one of my favorite choices. I'm not even gonna explain it. You should get this if you know anything about books. Yeah. I was dying the first time I read that.
Friend jokes with Tatsu. Joke funny now, but joke not so funny when friend wander into Loafenville Lake on accident. Presenting Follow Ball! Follow Ball is #1 ultimate best super secret must-have Nopon item. If friends get lost out in wild, friends just follow Ball of Light to safety. And now it's yours, for free, to borrow. For now, anyway.
Really? Follow ball? That's the best name you could come up with for your super special thing?
Meh, meh, meh. What would friend prefer? Fancy name no one understands so friend can feel smart? Now, time for No Pun Dance of Generosity.
I don't know. Is that thing really gonna be all that useful? What if it's a trap, or boom, it just blows up in our faces?
Ah yes, that reminds Tatsu. If Follow Ball get damaged, Tatsu need to charge friends full price, plus restock fee.
So much for Dance of Generosity.
Tatsu's advice. Presenting Follow Ball. Before using Follow Ball, select mission, friend 1 guidance for. Follow Ball is super convenient, no pawn treasure, but also total junk if no mission is selected. Oh, and Follow Ball sometimes get lost, so try to go easy on Follow Ball. It's pretty smart for most part. So yeah, the Follow Ball is useful when you're close to your destination, but don't count on it when you're miles away. Just walk there or use fast travel. It'll be easier. So yeah, next time we finish up Chapter 3 and get to the meat and potatoes of the game. Fine. Alright. Until then, be sure to comment on what arts and classes you'd like me to be using. There's a lightsaber class, so, you know. And then, like and subscribe. Alright. Bye.